It means that inequality and the difference is accumulating and it's accelerating. In the last 10 years, it was half and half, 1% and 99, which was already extreme, but now it's almost double. The 1% has almost double new wealth of the 99%.
You've also looked at corporate profits, which have hit record highs over the last couple of years for food and energy companies in particular. Is there any hope that last year's agreement on a 15% minimum corporate tax rate might have an impact on that?
So the 15% is not going to have an impact on excess profits. So 15% is in fact also much lower than the global average, which is around 25%. That's what the corporate rate is. So what we're talking about now is excess profits more than 10% over the average of the previous years. And that means that it requires special measures. And some countries, regions have introduced them, but not all. And it's been introduced for some sectors, mostly oil and gas, but not for the food companies that have also been making excess profits. And in the report, we show how 95 companies doubled their profits during this time of crisis. And most of that excess income went to shareholders, around more than 80%.
Are there any specific markets or regions where this is particularly egregious, or is it really a global phenomenon?
It is a global phenomenon, but some countries are making the decision to take measures that rein in this excessive inequality. And so some countries have wealth taxation in place, and we know many are discussing it. So what we're saying here, this is an opportunity. There is hope in the middle of all the problems that we currently have. 1 in 10 people in the world are facing hunger every day. The inflation, the cost of living crisis. There is money available. It's just not being tapped. So there's opportunity. The tax system has been shifting over the last 30 to 40 years from those who have more to the average person, to the worker, to the person paying their goods and services. And we show in the report how that has happened. There is an opportunity to rebalance, and each country, each region needs to think how it works for them. And we know it has particular effects in some middle-income countries. In Nigeria, for example, we think if more is raised from the wealthy, there will be much more money to be spent on health and education. But that's the case worldwide.